Hello, this is Jimmy 3D. I'm an ambassador for GameSwift. I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time and show you some of what GameSwift has going on with the ecosystem. First and foremost, we have over 100 games on the launcher that are either already released or soon to be released. And then towards the end of this video, I wanted to talk about tokenomics because there's some confusion and questions on the tokenomics. However, I assure you as an investor, these are some pretty solid tokenomics.
Welcome to GSWIFT Tokenomics, powered by GameSwift DAO. Experience carefully curated tokenomics designed for longevity. The whole system has been planned with long-term stability and stakers' maximum comfort in mind. With the dynamic growth of the ecosystem and introduction of modular chain, your passive income as a GSWIFT staker will multiply. GSWIFT is the community-driven fuel behind our gaming ecosystem. In this video, we will reveal all the details about GSWIFT Tokenomics. Let's dive in. GSWIFT's strength lies in its moderate token release schedule, cleverly balanced by the surge in new token holders. Thanks to a substantial token supply along with carefully restricted initial availability, GameSwift's long-term investment model is stable and secure. The community holds as much as 50% of the total supply, which means they have a significantly larger number of tokens compared to investors. This guarantees that the majority of tokens won't be released in the near future. Moreover, the decision regarding using these token supplies will belong to you, GSWIFT stakers. Now let's take a closer look at the tokenomics structure. Community Fund. This pool will be used for acquisition and incentivization of developers, players, and chain users. Fully locked under Community DAO governance. Airdrop. Tokens distributed to the community including former STT holders and Ground Zero participants. Foundation, allocated to the core contributors including GameSwift team and advisors. This pool has the longest possible vesting schedule. Seed Round. This round is specifically allocated to our most value-adding early investors like our OGs, the most dedicated members of our community. Private Round, allocated to strategic investors who have committed to lock their tokens for a relatively long period. Public Sale A, tokens distributed to the SpartaDex IDO participants. Public Sale B, tokens distributed to the Bybit IDO participants. Operational. This pool will be used for development and marketing purposes as well as future fundraisers and OTC deals. Due to its business nature and the requirement of non-confidentiality, it has more flexible release conditions. Ecosystem Fund, allocated to developer grants, potential mergers and acquisitions, and strategic token swaps. Locked under Community DAO governance. Liquidity, allocated to liquidity provision for SEX and DEX exchanges. Due to its nature, requires flexible on-demand vesting. In summary, the GSWIFT tokenomics have been precisely designed for sustainable development. The large supply of tokens and balanced token release schedule, backed by a growing community, is a guarantee of stable growth. As much as 50% of GSWIFT tokens belongs to the community and is locked under governance. Our investors are carefully selected. Among them are OGs, the most committed members of our community, as well as recognized and valued partners in the Web 2 and Web 3 space. Within the initial 3-month period following the token launch, GSWIFT has already been acquired and accumulated by a truly remarkable number of more than 12,000 on-chain holders. Thank you for all the support and trust you have in us. If you are interested in investing with an attractive rate of return, you can always join our worldwide group of GSWIFT stakers at the GameSwift community page.
Okay, so let's do a little digging ourselves onto the into the tokenomics of GameSwift. And so let's go over to CoinMarketCap. We see right now the GameSwift is trading at 7 cents, and the market cap right now is 44,317,000. We're at 685. One of the things people are kind of shying away from and hesitant on is the circulating supply is at 4.48%. And normally you would like to see something higher than that, just to show that a lot of the tokens are out there, that you're not going to lose money as they develop the tokens, and then the tokens get released to the public. So I want to debunk this a little bit and just go through what they really mean by that. 44% of these tokens are totally locked. So our fully diluted market cap is almost $1 billion. All right, we can see that GameSwift is trading on several exchanges. It hasn't been listed on the largest ones, Coinbase and Binance yet. So these are just some of the figures here, but I want to go over to, or let's go over to, whoops, that's the wrong one. I want to go over to CryptoRank. So let's go over to CryptoRank, and the first one we can click on the overview here, and you get the information, basic information on the GSWIFT token. But where we really want to go is, well, you can see some of this stuff, some of the information over here to the right. But if we go into the vesting tab here, we're going to get some more feedback and more under the hood scenes of really what's going on. So, okay, so we notice the first two are the community fund and the ecosystem fund. So that adds up to the 44% of the tokens that are locked. Okay, so this is these are locked up, and it's a community fund ecosystem where the community members will have say in what happens with those tokens. We'll get into a little more of that in a bit. So we've also got the seed round, a foundation round, operators, liquidity, private round, the airdrop, another liquidity, and 2 public sales. So this was mentioned in the video, but let's just check here a little bit. What we can do is go into when are these tokens going to be released? What is the vesting schedule? So this is something you want to do with anything you're looking at investing in. The seed rounds are up here. They don't even come into play until it looks like summertime of 2024. So the seed round, the foundation rounds, these tokens are still locked up. What is unlocked right now are the operations, obviously, for the team and the functioning. There's a private round of tokens that just unlocked here, it looks like last month. There's an airdrop. And these 2 public sales down here have already been unlocked. So those are all available tokens. So they've either been put back on the market, or whoever has them is not going to sell them. So, okay, so let's just scroll through here. So we've got, we're under the main operations unlock, which is common for everybody. Got to have operations and money flow for that. This private round here, it was unlocked. It's a 14-month linear unlocking of 8.88 million tokens. So we could see some of these tokens being sold back into the market, or maybe people are going to hang on to them. The other 2, the seed round and the foundation, they don't get unlocked for a while. Well, let's click on this chart here, and we can see all the different vesting schedules. And so let's go back into this purple one on the blue one. If you look up here, we're basically unlocking in July, 2024, both of these, the seed round and the foundation round. So that's about 15, looks like 16 million tokens will be unlocked in this vesting schedule here. So anyway, this is just a really good resource to use when you're trying to figure out when to invest. You don't want to invest like right before a big token unlock and have people dump on you. So the other thing is, when I open this one, so the treasury was at 385 million, and this was January 15th, 2024. And again, you can scroll through this. I'll put a link in the description. But you can scroll through this, and it just basically says what the GameSwift DAO is, the treasury is, and what fuels the treasury, where are the funds allocated, which is really what we're interested in, is where are these funds allocated. Obviously, the possibilities are endless. Now, the biggest thing is this is a DAO, so this is all voted on by token holders. They're saying that the funds can be allocated towards the ecosystem development, future grant programs, incentive for games to build on GameSwift, modular blockchain. Anyway, there's a lot of things. There was also discussion on game tournaments to put some of these tokens in uh, um, as rewards or game for if you're game tournaments. Anyway, so but if we go now here on their current site with the treasury, you'll see it's all the way up to 442,952,000. So the treasury's already grown by almost 100 million in about 2 months. All right, so anyway, my name is Jimmy 3D, and I just wanted to show you a few of these things, and you can do a little bit of research on your own and figure out how best you want to, or if you want to invest in GameSwift ecosystem. All right, with that, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.